Hi and welcome to Draw with Peter. And this time, I did a sketch of Judge Dredd, my all-time favorite comic book character. So I pretty much made a complete mess of this over and over again until eventually I had a pretty nice painting at the end. Um, this is really down to bad planning, and I had to do a lot of chopping and changing, and made a lot of changes to this sketch. For example, the kind of riot shield here that he has doesn't make it. The legs change direction several times. The arms, so really this painting took me a hell of a lot longer than I should have, and that's because I didn't spend the time up front getting the gesture correct, making sure that I was happy with the kind of basic sketch first before getting into details. So it did cost me a lot of time. It really pushed my patience to the edge, but at the same time, all of these are just learning curves, and for me, kind of trying to get back into more regular sketching, I have to relearn a lot of the stuff that I used to know. Because I've become lazy over the years, and just trying to do a more finished painting, it kind of pushes me into, having to really just kind of deal with the consequences of my mistakes. So I wasn't going to quit on this picture till it was finished. Yet there were several times when I just had to make fairly big changes to the basic composition. So yeah, just kind of try to plan your pictures out before you commit yourself to any kind of details. And I've been watching some other artists on YouTube, and they kind of they're copying, or they're drawn from images that they have, or stickers where I just drew this out of my head. And so the composition is already done for them, where they have a character that has their their kind of branded hero pose, and then they're making, no, I'm not to take away from what they're doing, their work is fantastic, but they're making a sketch of something that's already has the composition correct. So for me, drawing this out of my head, I should have just spent some more time getting the basic composition right. So lesson learned. Won't be doing that again, hopefully, till next time. But it's probably a good idea for you, if you're starting out, to really kind of work on your gesture first. Try to get the basic shape down, a good strong silhouette with these kind of images, and then get into the details. And I have to say, I really did enjoy some of this painting. As I start to see it come together and pushing myself to put in more details, kind of going beyond the point that I would usually go to. I really like sketching fast sketches. I used to do that in life drawing many years ago. I was very good at fast sketching, but that wasn't always the case. Before I went to study animation, I was really slow at drawing, very detailed. So ironically, I'm trying to get back some of that, because in college I learned to really loosen up, maybe to the point where I was too loose in my style, and yeah, being strong at gesture, being strong at sketching. I didn't really push myself to hold on to the element where you're really putting in some details. So that's what this painting is about. That's what I'm trying to do, and I think it kind of worked out. A couple of other paintings I've done recently, I've kind of really pushed myself to try to get those details in, really pushing to get a nice finished piece. So as you can see, if you look back through this video again, you'll see the changes, how the legs were replaced, and I remove bits of arms and put them back in. Yeah, so what did I learn? What did I relearn? Get the gesture right, get the silhouette right, get the volume right, and then start putting in your details. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this. Hope you like Judge Dredd. If you do, let me know in the comments below. He's my favourite character ever. And yeah, please like and subscribe and share. Thank you.